Hey, Shalom, Shalom. It's Brother Dama Akabar here from GMS Los Angeles with another lesson. But before I start, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Hakwadash, and double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, and peace and mercy to the elect, 144,000. All you sincere out pushing this word in all sincerity and truth. And this is going to be a quick lesson on this article. It says Swiss researchers develop wearable microchip that eliminates bodily privacy once and for all. And as we here at Great Millstone, as our custom is to do, whenever we come across information about the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, it's and in any form that these developers or Esau tries to present it to you, we're always here to speak about it because it deals with biblical prophecy. And as we know, the Swiss and who else? The Swiss and those Europeans over there, it's mainly the Swiss, they're heavy into this biotechnology. They're heavily into, putting microchips to themselves and turning themselves into cyborgs and all into the cashless society, which is ultimately, the goal of the New World Order, part of this global reset, and basically where they want to push all of humanity on the planet Earth so that they can have total control and surveillance and information and and your bio, um, what's it called? All your biological information traceable and trackable at all times. And this is just one step closer. So I'm gonna read this article. I'm gonna drop this one scripture and I'm gonna close it. This is a group of Swiss scientists developed a wearable microchip which sits on the skin throughout the day and records hormone levels via sweat. Now, this particular thing right here is not the mark of the beast because the mark of the beast is gonna go inside of you. That's where you get the word. The word charagma is the syringe, and the word Karax is actually where they're gonna literally put this microchip inside of your skin or in your forehead or wherever they're gonna choose to do it. But this is just one step closer and part of how they want to eventually do it. The research advancing your life. They're going to present it to you as just a form of science and a biotech and something that can make life a lot easier. It can be used to you know, as far as a medical device that can make your life easier. It can track things so that you can have a better form of life. But really, at the end of the day, what it's really all about is control. Okay, and uh, 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 ownership by these elites. And they're gonna spin it and flip it in all type of ways to make it sound like it's good and that it's convenient and that you know this is just the way that society is going. And eventually they're gonna present it in a way to say if you're not doing this, you're gonna be left behind. You're not gonna be able to buy or sell or be a part of their new world. You know. Which, as we know, hey, the hell with it. I don't want to be a part of your new world anyway. I want to be a part of the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. It says, while these devices may be helpful in a hospital setting, see, that's what they're going to do. Oh, it's going to help you with this. Well, you don't have to carry your wallet. It'll stop with, uh, identity fraud. Nobody can steal your bank account. Nobody can do this. Nobody can do that. And they're going to have many different settings for it. They're going to have the medical setting, then they're going to have your daily life setting, they're going to have your non biohacking setting, and then they're going to have their convenience setting. They're going to present it in many, many different ways. But at the end of the day, it's really going to be about you being their slave. You know, it says technology companies fully intend to integrate them into wearable tech like smartwatches, pushing us closer to a world where everything we do is being tracked and recorded around the clock. The joint R&D team refrigerate microchips to basically to connect the Internet of Bodies, into the Internet of Things. You know, um, it says a comprehensive array of devices which track and record us at all times from our homes and to our places of work. Yeah, total control, total surveillance. And basically, they'll have the ability to track and not track, but they have the ability to hook you up to a social credit score, like they're doing in China, to where you know anytime that your narrative or anything that you speak is against the 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 uh the controllers, you'll suffer penalties right there on the spot. Travel restriction, even getting locked into prison, or they'll just turn your chip off to where you can't buy or sell or function inside of their new world order. All right. It says former U.S. intelligence chief James Clapper admitted over 5 years ago that the government might use the Internet of Things to spy on you. All right, and it's not no might, they are. It says in the future, intelligence services might use the Internet of Things for identification, surveillance, monitoring, location tracking, and targeting for recruitment or to gain access to the networks or users' credentials. You see where it says identification. That's when you go into the word, Mark of the Beast. You got the word charagma, you got the word charax, and then you got the word grapho. And grapho means things that are written down in there, which is basically all of your information. It says the number of devices finding you every day without your knowledge may come as a surprise. We have known since Edward Snowden spoke out about illegal surveillance at the National Security Agency that the government collects a record of everything that we say and do via our smartphones and computers, including through the built-in microphones and cameras. Amazon Alexa devices are a disturbing and Orwellian example of corporate and government spying because not only is the NASA recording all activity in your very home, but Amazon is also bundling the data as well, either to sell the data to companies or marketing Amazon products. See? So, like I said, this is just basically all about control. It's not about forwarding humanity. It's not about making your life easier. It's not about, you know, merging you with man, merging you with machine and AI so that you can become this super intelligent, uh, 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 you know, um, you know, evolved human being, man. It's all for their control and for your enslavement. Let me see. The truth is that microchips are neither liberating nor far away. Several companies from around the world have already begun microchipping employees, like that one in Wisconsin. And like I said, over there in Sweden, they're all about this shit. They're all about microchipping themselves to do all type of shit and advertising the process as more convenient and safe. You see, not only are we being slowly encouraged to microchip and track our children, but the chip also eliminates a need for cash, which is why some call it the mark of the beast. You see, and it is going to be the mark of the beast. That's exactly what it is, and the scriptures tell us about this. It says we are truly entering into an Orwellian world in which no human being has privacy at any point in time. The government has total power over all of us because we can never escape their watchful eyes, and corporations know everything about it. You see, but it's going to come to a point to where you're going to have to willingly accept this mark of the beast and this microchip to be a part of their Orwellian New World Order. You're going to have to consciously make this choice because they're going to starve you out. They're going to have manufactured famines. They're going to shut down the economy. You're not going to be able to buy or sell or move or do anything. Or they might bring in a huge biological weapon to just totally shut everything down. And then they're going to come with the answers. Salaki. What? No. Let me see. You see? Just like this article just said, many are calling it the mark of the beast. We're not calling it the mark of the beast. That's exactly what it's going to boil down to. And the scriptures tell you that. See? Revelations 13:16. See, and you got a lot of these other Israelite groups, when we bring out this information, they love to call us conspiracy theorists. But you know what? This ain't no conspiracy theory. It's a conspiracy fact. This is what this devil is trying to accomplish, man. And he's been implementing it little by little, putting it in your lives little by little, so that eventually, when it comes and it happens, you're subconsciously already going to be prepared for it. That's why a lot of these movies that are coming out, a lot of these series that's coming out on Netflix and excuse me, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, all these new TV shows, Black Mirror, it's all showing you this, man. You know, so it's not far fetched, and it's not some science fiction type of deal. They're literally doing it, and they're showing you it with articles like this. It says, "And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond." See, because they're going to present this mark of the beast to everybody. I don't give a damn who you are, how high you are in the society, or how low you are in the society. If eventually, if you want to eat, if you want to buy or sell, if you want to work, if you want to have a life, you want to travel, you want to be able to just live a so-called normal life, you are going to have to receive this mark, and you're going to have to voluntarily take it, or you're going to be beheaded, or locked in prison, or left behind, just like they're doing over there in the land of Israel. They got these freedom passes where, if you go get vaccinated and then eventually chipped up, you'll be able to have freedom. But everybody that's not taking it, guess what? They're being left behind. They're being their information is being given to the government. To eventually, they're going to roll on them and knock on their door and lock them up. It's going to be the same with this mark of the beast in that day. It says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. You see, that's talking about that microchip. Now, do they have technology to where it may not come in the form of a microchip? Yeah, they probably do. But the point is, the scriptures tell you it's going to be a mark. It's going to be something that they're going to physically put inside of you, not outside of your clothes. It's not a damn cell phone. It's not a credit card. It's not a debit card. It's not a goddamn you know, what's that shit called? Well, whatever. It's not that. It's going to be a physical, actual chip or something physical that they're going to have to put inside of you, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. You see, and that's why it said in the article. See, people say that this is the mark of the beast because that's what it is, a mark of the beast. And who's the beast? The beast is NATO in the EU, but ultimately it's these damn devils, these Edomites, these elites, the wicked. It says, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636, which is 666. And when you really look around and pay attention, 666 is all over this man's society, man. Whether it's on TV, whether it's through these barcodes, whether it's through business, it's everywhere. It's all over this man's society, all right? Hey, so with that, I just wanted to go into that little quick article and bring out this information because, hey, these times are approaching. So with that, Lord willing, you were edified. And until the next lesson,